Hey everyone on YouTube, I'm Joseph Logan, and I apologize if I seem a bit nervous. This is only my second video ever, so I know it's been a while, but it took me this long to work up the courage to film this. So let's get started. I'm just gonna be doing just a quick little tour of the downtown area of my hometown, San Luis Obispo, California. And I'm starting here in the Mission Plaza, and that is the San Luis Obispo Mission right there behind me, founded in 1772 by a Franciscan monk named Junipero Serra, and during the period of Spanish colonization here. And let me see if I can flip this around, or I can just do like this. Here's the plaque right there. Feel free to like pause the video and if you need to, just so you can read that. But yeah, that's that kind of tells a little bit of the history of this thing. I am not entirely sure how to flip the camera. Okay, so yeah, I don't quite know how to flip the camera over, so I guess you'll just have to stick to seeing my face. I can, I guess, turn my phone around, but yeah, I don't. I'm shooting this on I think it's an iPhone 14. I believe. I'm not sure, but yeah. So there's the little Santa's house there behind me, and I mean, just show off this whole area here. It's all festively decorated for the holidays. So there's a little carousel right there for the kids. I apologize if that music in the background is copyrighted. I'm not quite sure how to I don't really have any editing software yet, so I'm kind of just making these videos. Right, so anyway, there's a little like photo op sleigh there. Everything. There's more of the mission. That's kind of the back part of it. There's the front where we just heard that nice tree there. And so this place will probably look a lot nicer at night, but you can see the lighted SLO, the initials for this town. And so yeah, kind of just There's like a little mini amphitheater down there. Trying to get my face in there as well. But, okay, so there's that. And I don't know if you can tell by all the noise, but they're doing some construction and kind of updating the parts of the Mission Plaza a little bit. You know, our tax dollars at work, right? Yeah, looks like they got a cement truck right there. So, yeah, that's Mission Plaza over there. And so now I'm coming up on the History Center of San Luis Obispo County. It's kind of it's a museum, gift shop kind of thing. But I think they're open. Let's go inside and have a look. Yeah, they are open.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Where are you from?
Here, actually.
So we're swapping out 2 exhibits right now. Those don't open until next Saturday. We still have a 15-minute video we can show on the history of San Luis Obispo County anytime you want.
Okay.
There's a fun hands-on room back there, old Viewmasters, sewing machine, things that you can touch and play with. There's a quiz, answers you can take. Downstairs is a temporary exhibit on our Chinatown. And then while we're working on most of this room, this back wall still has the most famous photo in the museum, Migrant Mother by Dorothea Lange. I always thought that was Oklahoma or Kansas. You'll know when you see it, it's actually in Oklahoma, about 20 miles south of here.
Okay.
So it's all self-guided, welcome, Bill will take care of you, and
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing a little video showing off my hometown to everyone on YouTube, so
perfect, that's a good place to go.
yeah. So yeah, there's a bunch of exhibits and old like photographs and things that are displaying the history of the county.
So you had to turn that on.
To get that working.
Okay.
Are you working on
If history repeats
Mhm.
itself,
All the old books in the display case. Some more old photographs. And again, I apologize for the crudity of this video. I'm still learning how the whole system works, so please bear with me. So here's another display case of like old books and such.
Oh, so yeah, this is the closed part. Sorry, it's just this wall in this.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, here's another little exhibit here. bunch of
Dinosaur one, look at that.
books on the
I expected
different
papers,
areas around here.
just to make sure it's long.
Okay, now where's?
I'll just keep hitting it 4 times. Oh, I remember sold
More books, gift shops, and things. There's the
Oh, and this one. Remember this one.
a little theater in there. Yeah, a video like the man said there. Some more books, and then the little panoramic old photo of the city.
The reason I'm buying $39 worth of cups tomorrow. Uncle wants to see.
Normally, it does it without asking.
Oh, okay, good. Well, that's asking.
All right, and here's some postcards.
What's this new
Like you said, they're switching out exhibits right now, so they're not really a whole lot. Like you said, this was like a hands-on virtual reality, the original. That's pretty cool. Those are the original VR goggles right there. Several artifacts are on here. Old school sewing machine. Old coffin telephone. Interesting name for it. Model of a old truck. Wood burning children's stove. That's kind of cute. A lot of interesting old artifacts. Right, so I think he said there was some stuff downstairs. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'll probably do like an hour, maybe hour and a half. But the offices down here. You can hear the bells from the mission maybe in the background. These are all of the collections. Oh, there's a cool, like, I think that's from like the Chinatown. Yeah, this is part of the history of Chinatown. The Al Louis store. I think that might be him right there, the guy who owned that store. Gold Dragon restaurant. No, that's somebody named Richard Tong. Oh, he was a candy maker. Okay. Huh. Yeah, here's some more. some more of that. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I think, yeah, it's pretty small little museum, but interesting bit of history there. Huh. Ah, that's cool. Guys piloting a drone. Look at that. That's actually really cool. That's a cool little thing. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is head away from the all that noise, and got another art museum actually right across the way there. We might go take a look at that. I'm just checking for any traffic. Yeah, there's the San Luis Obispo Museum of Art. I'm already like 17 minutes in to this video, so probably gonna be like 90-minute video, maybe. But now we're kind of early into it. But if you're liking it so far, please hit the like button and maybe consider subscribing. It's free to subscribe, and it will really help me out a lot. So, once I get up to 50 subscribers, I can do an actual live stream, which is kind of what oh, that's the exit. Okay. So, I guess the entrance is back around there. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, kind of just want to stay outside today. So, I think I'll just, we'll save the art museum for another time. And, just kind of show off the town here. So the street I am on now is Broad Street. Oh, another important little feature. I'm just gonna be right there. That is Madonna Mountain. Now we call it a mountain here, but it's really it's what's called a volcanic neck. It's part of a chain of 7. They're all collectively called the Seven Sisters, and they're ancient volcanic necks that go from, I think, from here all the way up to Morro Bay. Morro Rock being, I think, the last one. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely certain, but yeah, we call it Madonna Mountain. Although I'm sure a lot of people who are from like Colorado or Montana or anywhere near the Rockies will probably chuckle at that and say, ha, that's cute. They call that a mountain. And yet I'm well aware it's not actually a mountain, but for this area, it's the tallest natural structure we have. So to us, it's a mountain, but I'm well aware that in strict geological terms, it's not a mountain. I'm well aware of that. That's just what we call it. So yeah. That's just a funny little thing there. Also, down here, I'm gonna be very careful not to drop my phone. That is the San Luis Obispo Creek, which kind of runs through the whole town. You can see I'm kind of on a bridge above it. You can see it kind of flows that way, I think. But yeah, you know what? Let's actually head down there. Oh, there's a little plaque right here that says there are two species of fish that live in this creek. There's a steelhead trout and the three-spined stickleback. So yeah, let's go take a look down at the actual creek. I remember when I was a little kid in elementary school, we would often take little field trips down to the Slow Creek, and it was back when people were allowed to go into the creek. That's not allowed anymore because it can be kind of dangerous. So and plus there's a lot of runoff from all the businesses in downtown. So the city kind of said, okay, we can't have people swimming in the creek anymore because we don't want anyone to get sick. Kind of sucks, but also very understandable. Anyway, I'm just trying to navigate down here so I don't slip and break my head open. We definitely don't want that. So yeah, there's underneath that bridge that I was just on top of. You can see it's a nice little reservoir, little micro waterfall with the creek all along there. You can tell it's kind of a man-made there. You can see it's cement and some boulders mixed in there. So this part along here is definitely man-made. In fact, I think this might have been a bridge at one point, but it's not anymore. Another interesting fact is that I don't know if there's one here, but back during Prohibition, there were underground tunnels that were right by the creek. So the bootleggers would take their alcohol and run it through the underground tunnels via the creek access and run it into the speakeasies that were along here during Prohibition. So the tunnels have since been walled up and probably filled in. But yeah, it's an interesting little thing. I can't really tell if there's one here on this wall. I don't know if anyone can see that. Let me know in the comments if you can tell if there's an old, it would probably look like a section of wall that's slightly different than the rest of it. But I think there might be a little bit right there, but I'm not entirely sure. So there might be some either further up or further down. I am not entirely certain of that, but we can continue along the main path here and just see what we see. And again, I apologize for the noise, but that's just construction. They're doing some, like I said, they're doing some updates and upgrades to parts of the Mission Plaza. So yeah, we're just gonna have to put up with the noise for now. Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice day today. We got some folks up there enjoying their lunch right by the creek there. I'm not sure what the name of that place is, but it's probably pretty nice. I mean, it's they got creekside dining. That's pretty nice. So I probably should have led with this, but live and learn. Let me start out a little bit about myself. I am currently 38 years old, and I was born here in San Luis Obispo in May of 1987, and I always tell folks I am a Star Wars baby because I was born on Star Wars Day. Yeah, so that's fun fact about me. I graduated San Luis Obispo High School in 2006, and yeah, I've lived in this town pretty much my entire life. My finances are kind of tight right now, so I haven't really had the opportunity to travel as much as I would like, because as I'm sure you all know, traveling's expensive. So yeah, but yeah, there's that. Okay, I think I see a way across. We gotta go back up, and we gotta go up those stairs there, across that bridge, down, and then down that path there, and that will lead us down to here. So yeah, we're gonna be heading that way. So, let's see, what else? I do enjoy cooking, but more like just cooking at home. I have tried working in like a professional restaurant setting. Way too stressful for me. So I think just cooking for myself at home is like, that's really all I need to do, but it is something I enjoy doing. So yeah. I also enjoy archery. There's actually a place here in town. I might show you guys in the next video, or maybe the video after the next. I'm brand new at this, so I don't really have anything like planned out, but yeah, there's a place here in town called Central Coast Archery, and that's actually where I first learned how to do archery. And I haven't had the chance or the money to go there again, because I actually just recently lost a job. So I'm actually out here kind of like, I've been job hunting this morning. So I'm kind of, yeah, I'm a bit strapped right now, but I'm sure I'll find something soon. But until then, I'm probably just gonna keep job hunting and keep, I had to jump down really quick. I'm probably just gonna keep drop hunting until I get something. But yeah, there's someone walking their dog. Yeah, this is just some more of the creek along here. That looks kind of promising right under there. So there might be some underground tunnel sections, and I'm gonna try real hard to not get wet because, you know, I don't want to ruin my clothes. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's some ducks down there. Some ducks. Mallards, I think, is what those are. The ones with, you know, the green heads. I think those are called mallards. I am not sure about that. But, you know, let me know in the comments if that's even remotely close. Okay, so I'm actually kind of... Luckily, this part of the creek is kind of dried up. Oh, look, there's an egret right there, flying away. Hey, buddy. Hey there. Don't worry, not gonna hurt you guys. Just, you know, say hi to the folks on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, there's some little bit of slow wildlife there. So yeah, I'm just kind of walking along this creek bed here. There's a bit of moisture, but I think I can kind of sidestep it. Luckily, the creek level is pretty low around here. So, woo! There goes that duck. Hey guys, don't worry, ain't gonna hurt you. So yeah, here's underneath this section here. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be down here. Probably not, but, well, I won't be here very long. I just wanted to show this area so you can see some graffiti on the walls there. That means other people have been here before. So, yeah, it looks like this is about as far as I can go. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was an old tunnel entrance somewhere down there. Yeah, that's the old San Luis Creek down here. This little section of, I don't know what's above us right now, but yeah. I will head back up topside, and then we can continue around the downtown area. So, like I said, I apologize if I'm constantly turning the phone over. Like I said, I haven't quite figured out how to just flip the camera around. I'm trying to not get wet. So, yeah, there's those ducks. Again. Hey guys. Yeah, they're swimming away. Yeah. I guess they're not really big fans of humans. Honestly, I can't really blame them. I'm not a big fan of my own species either. But, yeah. So, yeah, those cool ducks. Huh. Looks like all the ducks are in a row. Ha! 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 Okay, yeah, I apologize in advance for my, my dad-like sense of humor. Even though I'm not a dad, I do appreciate a good or bad dad joke. So yeah. Yeah, let's get back up top side, and then we can I can continue showing off this place that I was born and raised in. So we're now heading up toward place called the Mission Mall. It's right there. And there's another spot over there called the Network. It's like another little like strip mall kind of thing. But I think we'll go through the Mission Mall because it's closer. But yeah, it's such a nice day that I'm kind of enjoying just being outside. So here's the start of the Mission Mall. Right here, they got a Bergenstocks right there. This place here, Kiko, Peruvian cuisine, and Pisco bar. I think Pisco is fish. I believe. I've never really had like Peruvian food. So now, if I were to try like a Peruvian dish, like what would be a good way to like, what would be a good like intro into Peruvian cuisine? Let me know in the comments what you guys think, because I've never had any before, so I don't know. But yeah, there's a Bergenstock place, the Peruvian place. There's a, no, that's still the Peruvian place. This is a, I think that's Bien Dia. I think that's Spanish for good day. It's like a little like market place area. Oh, there's this sweater here. It says Bubblegum Alley. That is actually one of the landmarks I am going to be showing in this video. It's if you are easily grossed out, then you might want to skip that part because, well, you'll see when we get there. But just a heads up, if you are easily like grossed out, then go ahead and skip that part because it's not for the faint of heart. But it is like a San Luis Obispo like institution, really. It's actually right across the street. So the street we're on now, this is Higuera Street, and every Thursday night from 6 to 9, I believe, they have their world famous farmers market. I don't know if it is actually world famous or if they just call it that, but yeah, every Thursday night on Higuera Street from down there all the way up there. This whole street here is closed off to traffic, and a lot of the local vendors will have like little booths up, and they it's yeah, like what you would expect, like a farmer's market. And it's every Thursday night, and it like pretty much everybody goes to farmer's market Thursday night. I mean, if you're a local or a tourist, you're gonna come to the farmer's market. It's kind of like just the thing to do Thursday nights. It's actually a lot of fun. I was there one year for Halloween, and it was my first time doing karaoke, which was absolutely nerve-wracking for me, but I felt, you know what? I do kind of have a, I guess you could call it a fear of like not being in public, but like being in the public attention. And so that's another reason why I'm kind of doing YouTube right now, is to kind of like help me to get over that fear. So yeah, right now we're kind of just walking up Higuera Street and just kind of show you all the different shops. Like there's some clothing stores, there's the network down there, there's some other shops across the street. Slow swim, like the swimsuit shop, barber shop right there. Okay, so there's the Cal Poly downtown store. Cal Poly is our local university here. And sorry, I've had kind of a dry mouth. Not used to talking this much. Yeah, so there's the intersection here. There's the Habit Burger place, Bath and Body Works, another Peruvian place right there. There's Vans, shoes, little sushi, ramen place there. Acai, I think that's how you say it. Smoothie place. A little jewelry store right there. A little jewelry store. Those are actually kind of pretty. Yeah, those are pretty. Wetzel's Pretzels. There's a place called Fanny Wrappers. It's like a clothing store for like intimate apparel, things like that. A little dress shop there, Under the Willow. Little dress shop. Our ice cream store. It used to be called Cold Stone Creamery, and then it's changed hands several times, and it's now Slow a la Mode. And it's pretty good, honestly. I've had their stuff. It's pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty. Lux, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure I butchered it, but yeah, there's that. And then that place, Charles Shoes, that was here since I was a kid, and they went out of business a few years ago. So it was kind of sad to see that. A little bittersweet. Yeah. But yeah, you know, businesses come and go. You know, this is like a little, it used to be Ross, and now it's like a vintage clothing kind of store. And so I think we'll just keep on going up Higuera. Here we're coming up on the Higuera Morro Street intersection. So I know that Morro is Spanish for rock. I just don't know what Higuera is in Spanish. I mean, I don't know the English translation of it. But yeah, we've got a high-end clothing store, Anthropological, Brown Butter Cookie Company, right next to the Apple store. Right there. There's a Victoria's Secret. Yeah. It's yeah, like I said, I've lived in this town my entire life, so it's funny. There's so many places in this town that I actually have not really been to, so that would be another good excuse for making these videos so I can explore my own hometown. Here's a little urbane cafe, Slow Froyo, frozen yogurt place. Louise's place, that's like that place has been here forever. It's an old place. It's been here a long time. We got them decorating their door for the holidays. Yeah, voted SLO County's and Cal Poly's best breakfast over 20 times. So yeah, they've been here a while. We also got a Starbucks right here. And then there's a Sephora, some place called Seeds. There's a Thai Palace restaurant down there. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much this intersection we're coming up to now is Higuera and Osos. That's pretty much like the start of where the farmers market happens on Thursday nights. It starts right here at Higuera and Osos, and right up here, it starts right there, and then continues all the way down the entire downtown stretch of Higuera Street, all the way up to a place called Sandy's Liquor Store. We'll be seeing that hopefully in this video. Here's another high-end clothing store, Banana Republic. There's a bank across the street. There's actually another place, two places actually that have been here for a long time. Right across there, Firestone Grill. That covered patio area, it originally was not covered. I guess they've added that. And then this place over here is Woodstock's Pizza. This is probably, in my humble opinion, this is probably the best pizza place in all of San Luis Obispo. Like, hands down, at least in my opinion. It's really good, and they have a really good like deal where you can get a slice of pizza and a drink for like $13-14, I think, right around there. But yeah, so if you need just like a quick meal, and you can grab one of those deals. It's really good. Firestone also has really good like burgers, grilled chicken. They have some of the best fries in town too. And yeah, there's another Thai food place up there, and a lot of other places. Dash across really quick, and so let's see, what else can I share about myself? So I guess like my ultimate career goal would be to become an RN, registered nurse. I just feel like caregiving is like my calling, like caring for other people who can't really care for themselves. And so I really feel like that's what I was put on this earth to do. So, oh, this is actually kind of nice. This is some public art on the side of this on the sides of these buildings here. It's all of this right here. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love the use of color on there. That's really pretty. I like that. There's Thai Delight Cuisine across the way there. There's, I think, some hair salons, and then a Black Horse coffee shop there. This is called The Bridge Cafe, and it's I think it's right in the county government center. So yeah, let's actually head around, and we can head up the street over there. I believe it's called Monterey. I'm pretty sure it's called Monterey. Monterey Street is the next street over that way, at least from my perspective. So yeah, that's. Well, we'll be heading back down Higuera Street in a bit, but I want to just. I want to try and squeeze as much as I can. I'm already like 52 or almost 53 minutes into the video, so I apologize for the length, but like I said, I don't have any editing software yet, so I'm gonna have to just make do with what I have until I can start upgrading my stuff. So I apologize if you're already sick of hearing my voice, but if you're not, again, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it really does help me out. So, because I want to be able to start doing actual live streams and actually like have more like interaction with the good people of the internet. Okay, so I was right. It is this street right. This street here is Monterey. There's a sign there. There's a bus going by. There's a little medical diagnostic center. That's the county courthouse over there through those trees. Here is the government center for the county, and then there's a new fish house over there. I'm not really much of a fish person, but it's not that I don't like fish. It's not my go-to. But yeah, here's the county government center right here. And then this right here is the famous Fremont Theater. We've had several artists perform here. And then the little place right next to it, you might remember it from Rachel Ray's $40 a Day show. Buena Tavola. It's like a little Italian place. I have not personally eaten there, but from what I understand, it's pretty good. So, yeah, here is the Fremont Theater. I don't know if they still show movies here. I don't think they do. I think it's more like live entertainment now, but they used to have movies here. But now they have a lot of like comedians or like musical performances here. Oh, but this is kind of cool. Speaking of famous artists, look at that, Steve-O, the Crash and Burn tour. Oh, that's really cool. I'm a big fan of the Jackass films, so I don't think I'll be able to go to that because it's probably going to be really expensive. But, you know, shout out to Steve-O if he's going to end up seeing this. You know, love your work, and hope you enjoy your time here in SLO while you are here. Here's some more of the upcoming shows here. But yeah, there's a cool design on the floor. Very old school. I think it's Art Deco is the style of that. I'm not certain of that though. But yeah, there's across the street is the courthouse annex and the courthouse itself. So there's a sushi place right here. Yeah, there's really a lot to see in this town. I'll try and squeeze in as much as I can. This might end up being a 2-hour video. But I'm hopefully it's entertaining enough for you. If at the very least, hopefully you're having a chuckle at my well, I don't want to say ineptitude, but that's, you know, for lack of a better word. Yeah, there's it's called the J.P. Andrews building. There's like a restaurant and other places in there. Phoenix Bookstore. And there's a little, that's the little, I don't want to say clock tower, but like a little heritage clock is what that's called. And okay, so yeah, the sun's directly behind me. I apologize for that. But right down here is the time capsule. Our town put a time capsule down in there on January 1st, 2000. So on January 1st, 2100, they're gonna dig it up and then replace it and then rebury it. So that'll be interesting. I don't think I will live that long to see that, but you know, maybe my kids or maybe my future kids and or grandkids can can check that out. If I ever meet the right woman. But yeah, there's the SLO County Courthouse right there. Somebody with their dog. There's this nice old building, red brick building. That honestly, I really like that one. It's really pretty. So up the next street over, Palm Street is where the City Hall and the SLO County Library is. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit those into this video today, just because I'm already an hour in. So I want to try and I really want to try and squeeze in as much as possible into this video. So wait, I think that we might have to save some of this for like the next video. But hopefully you guys, whoever's watching this, is enjoying it. And if you are, please hit the like button. Leave a kind comment in the comment section. And if you're really liking it, please consider subscribing. It will really help my channel out, and it doesn't cost a thing. It's subscribing to someone's channel on YouTube is one of the few things that is actually free left in this world. It's yeah. Yeah, we're gonna head back down to Higuera, and we'll head down the other side of Higuera. But yeah, San Luis Obispo really doesn't have anything as big or as energizing as Times Square in New York City, but yeah, that's because we're not as big as New York City. I think current population of this town is only like, I want to say like 150,000 people. I think. Do not quote me on that. I don't know. I'm sure you could probably look it up. I'm sure the U.S. Census Bureau has that information. But yeah, I believe it's 150,000 people, which honestly, not that many when you compare it to the several million people who live in New York City. So yeah, NYC's got us beat population-wise. And they also, honestly, I love my hometown, and it will always be home to me, but like, let's be honest, let's be real. New York City is way cooler than this town. Like, sorry, but it's just facts. Yeah, so now we're on the other side of Higuera now. So we're just heading down this way. And yeah, like I said, I'm filming this on my iPhone 14, I believe. But I'm hoping that, you know, once I get a job and I'm able to like get caught up on all my finances, then I can upgrade to the new iPhone 17, or probably realistically, I'm probably gonna be going up to the iPhone 18. Because, you know, I don't know, but I'm a little bit stressed out about the financial situation, but I'm gonna try not to let it get to me, because worrying about something that I can't really control is not gonna help me or anyone. So I'll just, whatever happens, happens. But yeah, we're now heading down this area. So yeah, like I said, there's the Apple Store, Brown Butter Cookie Company. We saw all this already. So I think I'm just gonna finish off this video with like a little just tour of Higuera Street for right now. But down there we've got like a sunglasses store, a Mexican food place, a Barnes & Noble down at the end there. There's also a pizza place, a sandwich shop, and a Jamba Juice. Now, there's something that most people may not know. Jamba Juice actually originated here in this very town. It started out as a place called Juice Club, and it's now grown into this, pretty recognizable brand. So here's the now empty Charles Shoes. It's available for sale. So if there are any entrepreneurs who want to expand into San Luis, let me get the number of that realty company for you again. Excuse me, just right there. So yeah, anyone wants to take a look, those people at Pacifica Commercial Realty, they can hook you up with probably a tour, have you take a look at it, see if it's of any interest. Here's that 201 kitchen. It's like a ramen, sushi, poke bowl place. There's Vans clothing. This old building here originally was called the Wine Man. Yeah. Now it's a Peruvian place. Cute little stuffed llama right there. And Corazon Cafe. Oh, here's another bit of public art. It's these are, I think, electrical boxes that artists have put their work on with permission from the city, obviously. Yeah, we'll find boxes like that. Each one's painted differently, so each one has a cool bit of art, public art on them. So there's the Mission Plaza up there. You can kind of see the top of the Mission right over there through the trees there. That's where we started. So here, some of you Spanish-speaking folks might laugh at the name of this street. Yeah, I did not even know what choro meant until somebody explained it to me, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably not what they intended it to mean, but Yeah, there's a down this street here is a cigar shop. Little, I think it's called the Black Sheep Bar. And there is a tea house over there. It's there's yeah, here's that Slow Swim. Nice little The Ritual barbershop. I'm gonna just try keeping my phone pointed this way, just so we can like get a look at things. And then there's Hepcat clothing. Ooh. Okay, so I know there's this guy out there whose channel is called The Carpetbagger, and I know he likes to collect like souvenir pennies. Well, Carpetbagger, this is for you right here. If you're ever in San Luis Obispo, it's right, this press penny thing is right outside Hepcat clothing. So they got 4 different designs, and they even have like little penny books for sale inside there. But yeah, Carpetbagger, that's for you right there. If I see any more, I'll be sure and point them out for you. But here's one of my favorite stores right there. It used to be called the Hemp Shack, but since the laws changed again, they now, I guess, renamed it the Zen Shack. So yeah, it's open. Maybe we can poke our heads in and just take a look around. So it looks like they got a bunch of holiday decorations. There's Mr. Jack Skellington and Sally, and young Harry Potter, Cruella, and some Wizard of Oz folks, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, here's that one guy. I would say his name, but then someone else might say it 2 more times, and we don't need that kind of chaos. But yeah, they got some stockings. Look around here. Some beautiful crystals here. That's, I believe that is called Larimar. I believe that's what that's called.
Yeah, Larimar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah.
Thank you, pal.
Thank you.
I actually, when I was on a cruise with my mom back in 2014, it was an Alaskan cruise, and one of the stones that they had was Larimar, and I got some earrings for my mom which had Larimar stones set in them. And yeah, she sadly passed away in 2018, so I think I still have the earrings. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's some labradorite right there. I love that stuff because of its iridescent quality. Absolutely love that part. Some quartz right there. They have really nice jewelry, honestly. Really nice stuff. That big chunk of, I think that's like amethyst or something. But yeah, here's some more cool stuff here. There's a crystal skull, orgonites, pendants, other stuffs here. I've always been like fascinated by gems and rocks and stones. I actually took a geology for California class at the other local community college, Cuesta, and it was so fascinating to learn all the different, like, just the different types of jewelry that's just in California alone. It's truly astonishing. I can see up here these beautiful, like, obelisks of various types of stones.
He's from Bakersfield and she's from Pasadena.
There's some, like, fossils right there. Necklaces. And I like these little bracelets here. This is quartz, clear quartz. And yes, that quartz is the same kind of quartz that is probably in your watches or things like that. Yeah, it's that same exact stone. So, yeah, I love these kinds of bracelets. I have a whole collection of them at my house. Here's some pretty earrings. Look at this beautiful amethyst geode right here. Look at that. Yeah, amazing, like, just how geodes are just formed. I don't really know, like, the full process of it, but it's just amazing, the artistry that Mother Nature has. It's truly incredible. Here's another collection of pretty stones and rocks and things of that nature. These are I like this guy right here because it kind of, the coloration reminds me of Bumblebee from Transformers. They have a little Venus de Milo right there. Some skulls right there. Just really pretty stones. And got some more little mini, like, statues and things. Ooh, I like that one. I think that's citrine right there, I believe. But yeah, I love all this. It's so pretty, honestly. They got, like, some of those singing bowls, some clothes, I think books or journaling, for journaling there, more jewelry, little, like, model kits, candles. I think these are, like, beeswax candles, I believe. Some amethyst there. Amethyst is actually my grandmother's birthstone. Oh, shout out to all the February babies right there. Oh yeah, it's pretty much just jewelry, clothing. They got some books and things here. Not really my scene, but you know, if you're into that, you know, more power to you. Henna tattoo kits, some white sage, and then some incense and stuff. Some more clothes along there. Artwork, hats and beanies, some little backpacks. There's the changing rooms on we're on camera. They're watching us and we're watching them. That's Forever Stoked Art. Shout out to them. Let me make sure I got a good, clear, yeah, okay. And this cool surfboard they've got here. That's really nice. Okay, so I think we've done enough damage around here. We can probably continue on. Yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite shops.
Yeah,
Just because it's all like locally produced. Oh, hello. Hi, sweetie. Here's a cute little puppy right here. Hi. Hey, puppy. So cute. Yeah, I'm just doing a little video for YouTube,
Good.
so
Yeah,
I'm just
very
kind of
so.
showing off my hometown to everybody.
It's a good hometown to show off.
Yeah. So yeah, let's continue on. So yeah, there right across there is the network. There's looks like a bridal store right there. There's a Pippa and Kai, or Key. I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's a Hands Gallery. Yeah. Here's the Cal Poly bookstore. Now, like I said, Cal Poly, or California Polytechnic University, is like the local university here in town. And yeah, so yeah, San Luis Obispo is a college town. So oh yeah, whenever school is in session, it gets pretty busy around here. It gets pretty busy. But yeah, here's this is Garden Street. It kind of ends right here in this little T intersection. But yeah, that's Garden Street down there. There's several coffee shops, and there's a brand new hotel down there, Hotel Cerro. It's really like new. I think it's maybe been here a year. Maybe, I don't know though, but yeah, it's brand new. So there's several really fine hotels here in town. But yeah, Hotel Cerro I think is one of the newest ones. Here's a another like local goods store right here, Making So. It's like for people, locals who make like things and like sell them here. And so yeah, there's the Mission Mall where we were a little bit ago, and there's another art gallery next to it. Here's a little pet accessories, little pet boutique right here. There's a Blade Runner spa. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. So we're coming up on the part of the video that you might want to skip if you're a little sensitive or easily grossed out, because right here is the famous or infamous Bubblegum Alley. So there it is in all its disgusting glory right there. This is Bubblegum Alley. So Bubblegum Alley, I don't know exactly when it started. There's a little plaque up there, but okay, so the mid 1970s. Is when they started sticking gum up on the walls here, and you can see there's quite a bit. And I myself have placed my own gummy mark upon these very walls. But yeah, you can kind of see behind me. Again, if you're easily grossed out, feel free to skip this part because it's admittedly not very sanitary, but interesting nonetheless. In fact, I'm pretty sure the city, because this place has become such an iconic landmark, the city has kind of, it's now against city ordinance to try and clean the gum off the walls. So, yeah. They now do not allow you to clean the gum off the walls, because I guess because it's such an iconic landmark. You can see it goes all the way to this little back alley area here. There's the service entrance for Hotel Cerro. There's a little Greek place, Nick the Greek, right there. This is the back part of it. There's another bar. We have a lot of bars in this town. But yeah, that one is one of the more well-known ones, Mother's Tavern. But yeah, so yeah, this is Bubblegum Alley in all of its disgusting glory. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to show that off because it's disgusting, and yet, like, I guess it's like morbid curiosity. It's not for everyone. Let me just say that. It's not for everyone. But yeah, let's dip across the street again, briefly, because there is, for you paranormal enthusiasts out there, myself included, there are actually some haunted locales, one of which was actually the Mission that we started this video at. Yeah, the Mission is reportedly haunted by a monk who was, I guess, burned alive in a fire, like, way back in the day. Apparently he's reportedly seen wandering the gardens of the Mission at around midnight. Most people see him as like a cloaked, hooded figure, just kind of like wandering the grounds. At least that's the story. I don't know if there's any truth to it. I don't know if that is an actual historically documented incident. That's just the story. I probably would have to do some more research on that. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there are any other like haunted spots in this town that you would like to see. There's one that we're heading up to now. We probably won't go in there, but it's a bar, a haunted bar. Huh? Interesting. Where it's called the Frog and Peach Pub, and allegedly there was somebody who was murdered in that building's basement, and that is where that poor person's spirit still resides. But yeah, here it is, right here, that little cute little sign with the frog on the peach there. That's the Frog and Peach Pub. right here. I'm pretty sure they're closed right now. It looks like they are, but yeah. Yeah, according to the story, a person was murdered in the basement of this building. See if I can get the sign. Yeah. A person was apparently murdered in the basement here, and their spirit is, from what I understand, still there. But I haven't had the chance to like do an actual investigation in there yet. But you know, that is the story. I don't know how true that is, but that is the story. So we are now past the 90-minute mark. So I'm probably gonna be wrapping it up in about 30 minutes. But I really want to try and get all of the Higuera Street and downtown done, and then we can do some more in the next video that I do, which I'll probably film and upload like in the next week or so. So yeah, I'm really just kind of doing this as more like a side thing. You know, again, if you're enjoying this so far, you know, smash the like button, hit subscribe. It really does help me out, especially with me, since I'm brand new. It would really mean a lot to really kind of help me like boost my confidence, basically. Yeah, now we're crossing back over, and we're gonna continue on down this way, and yeah, we're just gonna continue on down this side of Higuera. Yeah, so there's Frog and Peach, where we just were at over there. There's a Novo restaurant over there. Rogers Jewelry. Several other shops. Here's that Greek place. It's actually fairly new here. There's a place called Feral Kitchen and Lounge. Feral, huh? Okay. Not the name I would have gone with, but I didn't name it, so. So I think this is Mother's Tavern right here, the front of it. There's another place, Buffalo Pub and Grill. There's a place up there, Locum. I think it's like a Middle Eastern kind of place. Turkish Delight and Turkish coffee. I hope I'm pronouncing all that correctly. If not, I apologize. There's a tattoo place across the way there. Here's another one of those art boxes. Those electrical boxes that has the artwork on it. A little pretty thing there. So there's a Central Coast Wines across the way, a sports forum place. This here, Blackwater Shout out RDR2 fans. But yeah, this is Blackwater. It's like a little, I guess another like local shop. There's a Rocket Fizz right there, but we're heading toward Burger Village across the way. Let's get across the street here. Flower House, Pizza Bar, F. McClintock's. Now, F. McClintock's, there was a location in Pismo Beach. I don't think it's there anymore, but we still have the one right over there. So, and there's also the Tom's Toys. That toy shop has been here like forever. It's pretty old place, but it's fun. I remember many a birthday from my youth, or my mom and I would go there and I would get to pick out a toy, or I was really into Legos. Still kind of am, to be honest, but I just haven't, my finances, again, just Legos are expensive, so I have not been able to afford them, but still, it's still a fun little toy shop, you know. There's the Rocket Fizz shop in here. Lots of interesting candies and soda pops and interesting like comic book and other little interesting things like this guy right here. Yeah. Hello, handsome. We got a little big boy right here. For you Austin Powers fans out there. So, yeah, we got that. There's a axe throwing place right there. Battle Axe. I've not personally done it yet, but it does look fun, honestly. Here's a Kreuzberg Cafe and other things. Yeah, it's mostly a cafe. There, the Mark Bar and Restaurant. Okay, so remember I mentioned the farmers market. We're coming up to the where it would end off. So there's Tom's Toys across the way, another jewelry shop, yoga center, Old Slow barbecue place there. Here's the Mark, little bar. Yeah, we're coming up to the end, so I'm probably gonna be wrapping up the video pretty soon. But yeah, that's pretty much all of not all of downtown, but that's all of downtown Higuera Street. Here's another little I guess it's not actually a shop yet, it's still for sale, but yeah, there's the information. If anyone is interested, there's the QR code. Hopefully you can scan that, and the McCarty Davis commercial real estate folks will hook you up. Little place here, Tiger Lily. I guess they're fans of that particular Peter Pan character. And then here's right over here. Is competitive arcade and tap room. So it's closed right now.
These boxes are probably even...
But yeah, it's cool that they're bringing arcades back. As arcades are fun. I mean, I don't know about adding alcohol to that, but you know, that's just because I don't drink. So, you know, yeah, alcohol isn't really my bag. I hope I said that right, but, you know. All right, so we're gonna just dip across the street really quick. So yeah, this intersection right here, Higuera and Napomo streets, this right around here is where the farmers market every Thursday night kind of ends, right at this street here. So, and there's Sandy's liquor store right across there. So yeah, let's continue on over here. I'm probably gonna be ending the video right around now. So, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe, and make sure to ding the bell so you get notifications. Like I said, I am brand new to this, so I'm hoping to bring you guys more content. I'm starting on December 1st because, well, I just felt it would be a good date to start. So, yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up right here. And I'm gonna start heading home. So thank you all for watching. If you've watched for this long, I really appreciate that, and I hope to show off more of my town in the near future. Take care and happy holidays, and stay safe out there. Bye.